In this video, I'll be teaching you what verb phrases are and how to identify them when you find them in sentences. Here on the board, we have the definition of verb phrase, and also we have different examples of verb phrase. And here also we have examples of verb phrases in sentences. So here we have a group of verbs is called a verb phrase. When we have a group of verbs together, we call them a verb phrase. So let's go to the main definition of a verb phrase. It says a verb phrase constitutes a lexical verb and its auxiliaries. So when we have a single lexical verb in an expression with auxiliary verbs together, we call them a verb phrase. The lexical verb is the head of the phrase, whereas the auxiliary verbs are the premodifiers. A verb phrase has no postmodifiers. As you all know, as we have taught in our previous class, we said the head of in the structure of a phrase, there is always the head of a phrase which determines the type of the phrase. So in the verb phrase, the head of a phrase here is a verb. While the premodifiers are those words that come before the head of the phrase that brings about modification to the head of the phrase. The postmodifiers are words that come after the head of the phrase and give modification or description to the head of the phrase. But in the verb phrase or in the structure of the verb phrase, we have nothing like postmodifiers. We only have premodifiers, which are the auxiliary verbs. And also we have the head, which is the lexical verb. So here we have different examples of a verb phrase. Should leave. The lexical verb here is leave. Why should he is acting as a word premodifier? Because it is an auxiliary verb. The second example, be, has been helping. Helping here is a lexical verb, which is the head of the phrase. Has been here are the word auxiliaries. They are premodifiers, that is, they come, they bring about modification to the head of the phrase. So they are premodifiers. Had it been they are come after the head of the phrase, they would have been called postmodifiers. But a verb phrase has no postmodifiers, so we say they are the premodifiers because they come before the head of the phrase and they give about modification to the head of the phrase. Here we have could not do. Do is a lexical verb, which is also the head of the phrase. Why could not here? Could not here is acting as a single unit because not is not a verb, not is an adverb used for negating verbs. So in this case, could not is acting as a single unit. And it is also acting as a premodifier because it is an auxiliary verb, modal auxiliary verb, acting as a premodifier to the head of this phrase. So together, this expression is a verb phrase. D was dancing. Dancing here is the head of the phrase because it is a lexical verb, or the only lexical verb in the phrase. While was here is an auxiliary verb, acting as a premodifier to the head of the phrase. And the last example is might have called. Called here is a lexical verb, which is also the head of the phrase. Have or might have together are acting as auxiliaries or auxiliary verbs, which are acting as a premodifiers to the head of the phrase. Called. Together we have a verb phrase. So these examples are used in sentences here on the board. Number one, you should leave now. The same example. The head of the phrase leave, premodifier, should. The coach has been helping us. The head of the phrase helping, premodifiers, has been. A maker could not do the job. The head of the phrase do, could not, is acting as an auxiliary verb, which is a premodifier. Neither was dancing when I came in. The head of the phrase dancing and was is acting as a premodifier of the head of the phrase dancing. The last example, the girl might have called the police. The head of the phrase here is called, and the auxiliary verbs might have are acting as premodifiers to the head called. So these are just the simple way. This is just a simple way of identifying verb phrases when you find them in sentences. And this is just a very simple definition here of a verb phrase. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Thank you.